What is going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? So, Bleacher Report just came out with an article titled BR's Under 23 Fantasy Draft. So, they're pretty much going through every NBA team. So, each team gets one pick, 30 picks, and they draft players that are under 23 years old. So, usually the age for this is 25 years old. So, they're doing this under 23, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, we're going to be reacting to this today. Like always, I'll leave a link to the article in the description below. I'll be agreeing or disagreeing with any of their picks. So, if you guys want to see maybe me do this in my own perspective, let me know by dropping a thumbs up in this video or just let me know in the comments below. So, yeah, let's get into this. So, the first pick is the Dallas Mavericks. How do we know? I think it's just Luka Doncic of the Dallas Mavericks, right? Okay, so he's just ranking them? Yeah, so he's just ranking them. Okay, for some reason I thought it was like a fantasy draft, so, I mean, that is what it is. But I thought, so a team was drafting these players. But, yeah, best player under 23, Luka Doncic. Completely agree. Only person you could say that is better than Luka Doncic would be, that is near the same age, is Giannis, but he doesn't qualify for this, so this is the easy pick here in Luka. The next pick I would have is probably Tatum. Yeah, I think I would have Tatum next. Under 23, I believe he's under 23. And they got Tatum, yeah, of the Boston Celtics. So I agree. I agree so far. Surprised not to see Zion? No, I'd rather have Jason Tatum than Zion Williamson because you know he can probably be a better offensive player. He's way better than as a defensive player at the moment. He's a better shooter, which you need. And yeah, he's a better shooter and defender. Huge, better ball handler. I would say better overall offensive score, maybe not inside though. I'd rather have Zion inside, and he's been healthy most of his career so far in 3 seasons. So by far, I would not even think about Zion over Jason Tatum. Do they have Zion at 3? They do. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see who they have after Zion and be like, okay, maybe I wouldn't have Zion this high, but yeah, Zion was phenomenal in the 19 games he played. I'm excited to see him hopefully healthier, maybe in better shape next year as well. But yeah, we got a really small sample size in the 19 games. And then, he played in the bubble a little bit. But you know what I'm talking about. So I don't really disagree with any. Like the top 2 is perfect. 3, I just got to see who's after Zion, and then maybe I'll disagree. So moving on to number 4, Ja Morant. Yeah, I mean, I would still have Zion in front of Ja, but just slightly, so I'm not going to argue with that. Let's see. So he's got 2 2019 rookies in the top 4. So he's got Ja and Zion over Trae Young, Jaren Jackson Jr. Okay, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as well. I'm trying to think who else could be in here. I guess some 2017 guys, because it's really just 2017, 18, and 19 guys, but really only the youngins from the 2017 draft. So number 5 is Trae Young. Okay. Yeah, no surprise here. This is a debate. Ja or Trae. Ja gives you probably better of an inside game, better defensive game, and probably better in transition. I don't know if I would say a better ball handler. Probably not. Trae, obviously a better shooter, better overall scorer, better passer. So I think these guys are going to be compared with each other for their careers, I feel like. Who is the better point guard? I know throughout the middle of the year, I put a poll up and it was like, who would you rather start a team with, Ja or Trae Young? I think Ja was winning. But this was after like Ja was on the streak. So it was definitely like recency bias. But yeah, I think that's going to be a debate throughout their careers. Like who's going to be the better point guard? They'll be compared a lot with each other. So let's see who's number 6. Jaren Jackson Jr. Okay, over Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I think that one would be tough, but I really don't have a problem with this. I think just based off this season, though, I guess if it's a fantasy draft, maybe because you're going to get something on the defensive end out of Ja. I don't know. It's just a debate between Ja and Trae that I'm thinking about. And then Jaren Jackson Jr., I think I would prefer Shai Gilgeous-Alexander over Triple J, but I'm a big fan of Triple J, so I'm not gonna disagree with that. I'm gonna guess Shai's next. Yeah, Shai is next. So yeah, like that one could be a toss up. I don't think I would take Trae or Ja over Zion, so I actually think this is pretty good list so far. No complaints. The only thing I would maybe have Trae over Ja, and you can even probably make an argument Trae over Zion. So let's just move on here to number 8, and we got Darren Fox. Okay. Would you have Fox or would you rather have Shai, or Fox or Jaren Jackson Jr.? I feel like we're kind of underrating Fox on this list, just because maybe he plays in Sacramento, but I don't know. Maybe I'd rather have Shai over Fox, but I might rather have Fox over Jaren Jackson Jr. But I don't know. Maybe I'm underrating Jaren Jackson Jr. because he's a special talent. He's a great shot blocker. He's a great shooter. He's good inside. He's a great defender. Yeah, I don't know. Fox just 8 seems low, but maybe that's, yeah, I mean, it's really nothing. I feel like I'm splitting hairs at this point. Next up we have is Deandre Ayden. Yeah, I'd rather have the other 2018 guys like Luka, Trey, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shea all above Ayden, but Ayden is right there at 5, and I think rightfully so. He's a good player. Obviously, people are going to be like, oh, they shouldn't have taken him number 1. Obviously, in hindsight, yeah, they should have taken Luka Doncic, but he's still playing like a very solid number 1 pick. It's not like he's playing like Anthony Bennett, or he's playing like Kwame Brown, or one of these bust number 1 picks from the past. So, wow, I keep looking in the camera, and I'm noticing my cuts. I'm never shaving with shaving cream again, because I feel like they're getting worse. I don't know. I can't take myself seriously with them. Next up, we have is Tower Hero. Making it here. He's the 3rd guy from the 2019 class. I wonder where RJ is going to be on here. After this season, yeah, you'd rather have Tower Hero than RJ Barrett. I'm just interested if RJ is going to be 4 on this list out of 2019 guys. Or maybe Kobe White's going to be in front of him. Who knows? Maybe, I don't know if Eric Paschall is under 23. He's got to be. I don't know. We'll get going. So he's got Tower Hero 10. Okay, cool with that. Number 11, we got Michael Porter Jr. making it. I don't know, man. He scares me with his back injury. I just got to see him play a full season, playing normal minutes. But we'll see. So he's coming in at number 11. I'm fine with Hero above Michael Porter Jr. and Ayden above him as well. Another 2018 guy. That draft class, it's going to be one of the best from the 2010s. Next up, we have Mitchell Robinson. Oh, baby. Okay. Yeah, I'm cool. I mean, we'll see who they have behind Mitchell Robinson. I'm surprised you wouldn't want a wing that has defensive potential and can shoot, kind of, compared to a center that can't shoot. But I'm fine with Mitchell Robinson being that high. You know me. I'm a Knicks fan. I'm cool with that. Next up, we have Marvin Bagley. No, I'd rather have RJ Barrett than Marvin Bagley. I'd rather have maybe Kobe White than Marvin Bagley. He's just been bad so far. He hasn't been on the floor. It's just like, I mean, he hasn't been horrible in the minutes he's played, but it's like, is he a 4 or is he a 5? We still don't know what position he is, really, and the Kings don't either. And he was hurt for most of the season. I'd rather have Wendell Carter Jr. in front of Marvin Bagley. So I disagree with that placing. I think that is very high. I'd rather have maybe Kobe White and RJ Barrett in front of Marvin Bagley. I don't know what other 2017 guys are still under 23. I'm guessing it might just be Fox and Tatum. Because the other good ones like Collins, Markkanen, they might be 23 at the moment. So Wendell Carter Jr., yeah, I'd rather have him above Marvin Bagley. I would even think about having Wendell Carter Jr. above Mitchell Robinson. All right, so let's see who number 15 is. It's PJ Washington. I don't know. I feel like I'd rather have Kobe White and RJ Barrett over PJ Washington. He was good his rookie year. I'm just taking the potential over those two guys over PJ, because I don't know if he can ever be like a 20-point per game scorer, get 14 rebounds, and kind of be a number 1, 2, or 3 on a good team. But I like PJ Washington. I think he had a very good rookie year. He definitely made an all-rookie team. I don't know if it was 1 or 2. Next up, we have RJ Barrett, I'm guessing, at 16. Okay. Yeah, I'd probably prefer RJ definitely over Marvin Bagley. That's probably the only definite over here. Like, you can make an argument easily for PJ Washington over RJ Barrett. And Kobe White over Marvin Bagley as well. So I'd like have Marvin Bagley at 17, and then I would have, like, everybody move up a spot. We can have RJ at 15, and then, like, Kobe at 16. Is Kobe going to be 17? No, he's got Gary Trent Jr. and Kevin Porter Jr. over Kobe White. Okay, I know some people will make an argument for Kevin Porter Jr. over RJ Barrett, and there's definitely a case to be made there. Gary Trent, I don't know. I think I like KPJ a little bit more than GTJ. No, that does not sound as good. But yeah, I think I prefer Kevin Porter and Kobe White over Trent. So I would just kind of swap these. I'd move Kevin Porter to 18, Kobe to 19, or KPJ to 17, Kobe to 18, and then bump Trent Jr. to 19. Fultz at 20. All right, yeah, I think that could be a debate who's going to have a better career, Markelle Fultz or Kobe White. I might tweet that out today, see what people think. Who does you like start a team with? 21, we got Lou Dort, defensive-minded. Wow, Jarrett Allen is low. I'm surprised he's that far lower than Mitchell Robinson, because they're going to be compared with each other as long as they're both playing in New York and they're the same position, similar in age. So that's interesting that he's got Jarrett Allen that low. Lou Dort, I don't know. We'll see who's after Lou Dort. D'Anthony Melton, okay, I'm cool with them being around that range. Colin Sexton, I'd prefer Colin Sexton over Lou Dort. I would even make a case Colin Sexton over Kobe White. I get it, like, he's too probably not good of a defender, too small to guard wings, and he's been a shooting guard for them, but he's not a good enough passer to be a point guard, or at least their primary ball handler. So it's kind of weird where he's at. We don't know, like, where he fits on the floor. But he's still good. Yeah, he was efficient last year. He was a good scorer. I mean, what's the reasoning for having Gary Trent here? Maybe better on the defensive end? I don't know. Yeah, I guess he is better on the defensive end. I don't know. I feel like that's pretty low for Colin Sexton. Pretty low. Bobo at 25. I don't know, man. I just don't know with this frame how many years he'll play in the NBA. They have Herter at 26. Another Hawk, Reddish at 27. I'm cool with that. Keldon Johnson at 28. Zach Collins at 29. I mean, I guess Keldon Johnson has more potential to be a better offensive player, but Zach Collins is a pretty good defensive player. But he does struggle to stay healthy. And then they Bagley at 30. Oh, man. If I'm, like, picking at guys to start, like, my franchise with, I'm having Bagley over Collins, Keldon Johnson, Cam Reddish, Kevin Herter, Bol, DeAnthony Melton, Lou Dort. That's 7 guys I'd rather have Darius Bagley over. I think he's going to take a really nice jump next year. I'm excited for Darius Bagley. I'm really excited for that Thunder team. Hopefully they're able to move Chris Paul just so they can go that full youth movement. They'll have Shea. They'll have Dort. They'll have Darius Bagley. They'll have a first-round pick in this draft from the Nuggets. So I'm excited to see what happens with them. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys disagree with any of the stuff I disagreed with, or you could disagree with what I said and you agree with what they had. So yeah, drop a like if you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching. I love you guys. And oh yeah, if you want me to do my version of this, let me know. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I've said that so many times. Okay, I'll just end the video here. See you guys in the next one. Peace.